Today, we're making fried rice. I know I haven't been posting as frequently as I usually do. Just getting ready for some things in the near future, doing some studying, trying to advance myself. But let's get started. So here are some of the ingredients that we're going to be using. We're going to be using rice, chicken breast cubed, green onion, and a frozen veggie blend. Now I know this doesn't look like the typical set of veggies that go into your fried rice, but I want to step out of the box for a little bit. Just in case you were wondering, I'm using broccoli, green beans, red peppers, and mushrooms. You'll also notice that I don't have any bean sprouts here. I'm not a big fan of them. If you do want to use bean sprouts, go ahead, but I'm not going to add them in this one. So what I do want to mention about the rice before I do forget, the white rice preferably cooked if you can the day before. If not, try to do as early as you can and let it dry off. The problem with using rice straight off the pot or fresh rice that you just cooked is that it has a tendency to clump together, and that's not going to go very well when you start frying your rice. So if possible, cook your rice, set it into the refrigerator. When it cools down and you're able to easily separate it with your hands, then it's ready to go. So the way that I cook my rice is super easy. This is jasmine rice. We're going to add 1.5 cups of water, half a cup of coconut milk. We're going to salt to taste, and if you'd like, we can also add some garlic. I almost forgot to mention our two friends over here, eggs. So let's start with our chicken. What I went ahead and did is added some cornstarch, a little bit of soy sauce, sesame seed oil, and a pinch of sugar. That's what it'll look like once you mix everything in. We'll let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. And just remember, your soy sauce is your salt content, so use it sparingly. So we're going to get our wok hot, which is doing right now. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil or grapeseed oil. And then we're going to fry our eggs medium. You don't want to fry them too hard. It'll look something like that. Then we'll start to scramble our eggs up a little bit. So at about this consistency here, I'm going to give it 30 more seconds, and then we're going to pour it into a separate plate or a bowl. So we're going to use the same wok. You don't have to rinse the egg out or anything, and we're going to add the chicken there after we've added a little bit more of olive oil. So our chicken's cooking in here. And when your chicken's done, of course, it's going to turn from that pink color to a white color. Now I also went ahead and added some green onion in there, just to add some flavor to that chicken. So we're making progress on our chicken, but it's not completely cooked. We're just going to keep stirring a little bit until it is. So now that our chicken's cooked, we're going to clean out our wok, which we already have here, and we're going to add a little bit of oil. So I got my wok back nice and hot, and I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil, not too much. This is just to keep the rice from sticking. And as you can tell, we're going to add the rice and veggies next. So that's what it looks like with the rice and veggies mixed in. And we're just going to go ahead and stir that for about 10 minutes and just let the veggies come to temperature along with the rice. So now that everything's up to temp here, I went ahead and added our chicken. I'm going to go ahead and mix that in. Then we're going to add our eggs. So now that our eggs are mixed in with our chicken and the rice and the veggies, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of soy sauce to give it some color and some flavor as well. Now I'm adding the soy sauce here. And it may look like I added a lot of soy sauce, but there's a lot of rice in that pot. Now after mixing everything in, this is pretty much what we have here. I'm pretty happy with what we have. I'm going to add some green onion to it. I'm going to mix that in. Quick and easy chicken fried rice, garnished with red pepper. So there you guys have it. Time for me to get back to studying.